Hello, welcome to my channel, Wing Spiritual Clarity. My name's Wendy Wing. I'm doing a love reading for you today. As I was getting ready to do your reading, I don't know if you can tell, I feel so happy and so loving, and so I'm very curious what these messages are that are going to come through for you today. So hope you're doing well. Thank you for being here. This is a collaborative, co-creative experience. And so just take what resonates and leave the rest, since this is a group reading. So let's get to your reading. Let's look at your needs and desires in the relationship first. Okay, it looks like you overgive. You're a giver. It looks like you are a very generous person. And it looks like in past relationships, you might have, I feel like you're a very generous spirit. With that being said, on top of that very generous spirit that you have, feels like you were taught that there's something difficult about you. You're too much. You're not enough. And so you give as a way of creating, sometimes you overgive because to kind of like make up for some lack of you, that you perceive that you have. And it looks like you're letting go of those lacking beliefs about yourself, and you would like someone to contribute, someone who will step up to the plate and give generously as well. Yeah, wow. With the World card in reverse ending that cycle, you no longer want unequal give and take in relationships. That's just full stop. It feels like you really learned that lesson, that overgiving doesn't lead to some type of security, some type of not being abandoned. Okay, you also, this is kind of very similar energy in that you want someone who's willing to put in the work. It looks like in the past you've attracted people who maybe at first put in some effort, but then they make you do all the work in the relationship. It also looks like you no longer want someone who's just going to tell you what you want to hear. You're willing to hear the difficult things. You just want the truth. You can handle the truth. You want the truth. You have a very healing quality. You also have a star quality. There's something very special about you. And this isn't egoic. There's just something very special about your energy. I'm just going to validate that right here. There's something really beautiful. You might consider yourself a star seed. You stand out. I think sometimes in the past that has created a lot of jealousy, and people have wanted you to dim your light, even though as a star, it's, I don't know, boy, that's really beautiful. You have really beautiful energy. Just absolutely breathtaking. I feel like that's how others are viewing you. Like they're seeing how amazing you are. I feel like I'm admiring you. You also have this amazing healing quality about your energy. It feels like you listen to others. You've also learned to heal yourself on many different levels. It does feel like you have amazing healing qualities. People, feels like it's a safe space. Ooh, I'm getting like emotional. The amount of safety It feels like you have created a safe place for yourself internally. And so and you've met yourself in a very profound way internally. And so others see you as safety, as home. Wow. Holy cow. I feel the love. I feel, the love that I started this reading with. All right. Let's look at their needs in a relationship. So that's you. This is your person, whoever and they're hermit. Wow, they're a loner, aren't they? This is someone who's climbed, who's been able to get to overcome some obstacle by themselves, and that climb, that difficulty has allowed them to see themselves and see the world from a different perspective. Your person feels a bit isolated, and it feels like they like it that way. You know what's interesting? I think the card that felt like you the most in this reading so far is the Star card. And that's all those loving messages that were coming through about how special you are. And then here's the Hermit card, your person. And I feel like your person is alone and isolated. It feels like you're alone as well, somewhat. There's some animals around. But it's like they're looking up into that night sky and looking for you. Something like that is coming through. That, oops. Oh, interesting. Picked up that card. Okay. So more about your person's needs and desires. Oh, wow. Your person wants, even though right now, their energy is isolated, like they've pulled their energy back. They're doing some internal work. They're looking for some type of victory and success after a breakup. It looks like they've had a painful breakup. And so they're feeling they want love. They're interested in love. It feels like starting over. They're not quite sure. There's some hidden emotions here, some hidden feelings, something that's coming to light. And it feels like, oh, wow, this is someone willing to put in the effort. They're willing to fight for a connection, which you will like a lot, because it feels like you had to fight for connections or put in a lot of the work and the effort. This person is willing to put in the work and the effort. There's also, so far, there's a lot of passion and also love. This person might not be as emotional as you, might not have access to their emotions as you do, but there's something new and different and surprising about this person. I think you have more depth of emotions and more access to your emotions. But something about your ability to process emotions or have your emotions, not judge emotions, that feels wonderful for this person. This person doesn't find you too much at all. I think there's some fiery, passionate energy coming in with this person, and there's something about your emotions and their fire creates steam. And then I just heard a steam engine. Woo, woo. All right, let's look at your differences as individuals. Okay, that's what I was just talking about. It looks like you have a lot of emotions and capability to access emotions. And it feels like you've met yourself in a very profound way. And it's like you've met yourself, and it feels like your person's a little more guarded right now, feeling defensive, especially in regards to romance. Your person's not taking action right now. It feels like they're healing from whatever this breakup is, or needing to. And again, the Hermit. Yeah, they're doing some soul searching. They're taking some time. I love how, again, I'm feeling, so I got the Moon card. That felt like your energy, that you've met yourself in a deep way. You're comfortable with who you are. You're comfortable with your emotions. And then here's your person. And again, looking the Moon card. Where is it? The Moon card. Moon. There's something coming together here is what I'm saying. I don't know if you've met this person yet or not. Let me know if you know who this is. I would love to hear. Okay, let's look at, that's the differences, emotions. Your person it feels like they want, I'm curious if they're homebody, if that's just where they are now, or if that's who they are, like they're a real keeping to themselves kind of person. Okay, nope, they're just grieving. There's a breakup that I was tuning into in the present energy that they're going through. And so this Hermit phase does not feel like they're always by themselves. They're just defensive right now and guarding and healing from heartache, grief. So, okay, let's look at the common values and interests that you have with your person. The Knight of Cups. Again, so now my heart's opening in that way that I was explaining before. This feels like, oh wow, the bottom of the deck is the Ace of Swords, new energy. This feels like someone willing to tell you how they feel. This is someone not afraid of expressing their emotions. That's what that is. And it looks like, it feels like your person right now is processing, it feels like they're maturing emotionally right now. By their willingness to feel and grieve and process what they're going through. And it looks like they're not ignoring the healing. They are going within. They're taking time to themselves to find the answers that they need. And it's creating a maturity, a level of maturity, understanding their own emotions. So already in this reading, it feels like your person has matured. They're feeling more comfortable with how they feel and being able to communicate that in a way that's really lovely. So you don't have to show up masked and happy and, how do I need to show up so you can like me? It feels like this person wants you to show up as you are, because that's what they want for themselves. Okay. Wow. You both have had a history, a past with bad leaders, with maybe controlling people, controlling relationships, someone who dictated how they feel, how you show up. Feels like both of you have learned a lot in past relationships about what you don't want. And you can agree on that. So you're not wanting someone who's clingy. It looks like you're both interested in some level of independence. You don't want someone to be needy and they don't want someone clingy. It feels like interdependence feels healthy. Oh my gosh. Love this reading. Holy cow. So anything else around common values and interests? Yeah, neither of you are looking for someone who's dependent on them. And it looks like both of you you don't want to keep secrets. You want to be honest and authentic. No sneakiness, no deception. Someone who knows what they want. Someone who is ready to take action on their words. Wow. Wow. Love this. All right. So I'm going to end your reading here. Take the rest of the reading over on Patreon and look at your emotional compatibility, physical compatibility, and overall compatibility. And if we have time, I'll look at what they want to say to you. So, all right. Thank you so much for joining me. I'll meet you over on Patreon. The link is in the description box below. It's called Extended Reading, and I'll meet you over there. Take care. Bye.